morning, lovely people. I was just bragging some hours ago about having a wonderful lie-in this Saturday morning. The universe had other plans. I've got a blood test at 10. Ugh. I tell you honestly, don't grow old. The joys of being over 40. Get this blood test done so regularly. I'm like, ugh. But anyway, I hope you're all doing well. I hope some of you managed to get the lie-in. I didn't. And I just thought, you know what, I'm awake, I've got some time, it's only gone past 9. I might as well review episode 5 of series 3 of the UK Traitors. So, um, episode 4 ends with them trying to recruit rather than eliminate one of their fellow faithful contestants. And this is where the traitors slipped up, in my opinion. I have been admiring their work so far, but hey, they're human, they're not perfect. They decided to go recruit Anna. Why would you go recruit Anna? Everyone has got, well, not everyone, but some people have got their eyes on Anna, you know. So Anna gets her invitation to become a traitor. She doesn't even consider it, you know. She's like, no, she's bless her heart. It's almost as if she has been called to go against her family, her relatives, her loved one, her work, her country, the whole world, you know. I'm like, it's a game, Anna, it's a game. But anyway, she turns it down. So Claudia comes back to Mina and Linda and tells them Anna has refused your invitation to join the trade, to join you. Both of you as traitors, and they were like, oh, you know, they did say it was a risky move. Yes, it was a risky move. What were you thinking? They're working well because they've kind of like built that relationship between both of them. I just don't know if it's a good time to introduce someone into their clique. Anyway, breakfast comes, they all come in. Mina is super nervous because she doesn't know if Anna is going to blurt out that she's got this invitation to join the traitors as one of the traitors, and she almost, in fact, she slipped up a bit because as Anna comes in, she comes in before Anna, and as Anna comes in, she's like, oh, you look nice as always, you know, just gave her this compliment. I'm like, Mina, shut up, shut up. Shut up. Luckily, Anna didn't catch on to that. But it was Lisa now. Lisa, our priest, our female priest, that is everyone is kind of like shifting their attention to. You know, she comes in and I can't remember if it was a look she gave or some sort of expression on her face, you know, and Leanne was like, I think she's a traitor. Claudia comes in and says, look, I can't confirm or deny anything. We're just going to go ahead with today's task. I can't confirm or deny if a traitor has been recruited or not. We're just going to go ahead with today's task. And then they all make their way out of the breakfast table. And Lisa, who previously voted for Anna, goes to give Anna a hug. Maybe conscience or something got the better part of her. But Anna interprets that to be, is it because you failed to recruit me as a traitor? So could you be a traitor? Anyway, they all head off to this task. The task, they see themselves at this scary, it's a farm show with clowns. I don't like clowns. What was the name of that movie? The one, the clown with the red balloon. I just don't like clowns, and you know, during Halloween, and I see anyone dressed up as a clown, I'm just always careful because of that. Oh gosh, what is the name now? You all know the movie I'm talking about. You know, the one that starts with him being in some sort of drainage and lures this boy in, and he's holding that balloon, and it's like, oh. Anyway, they make their way to this farmhouse, scary clowns waiting behind doors. And basically, the challenge was to go in pairs into this house thing. There were doors all painted differently. You're going with a balloon. You are supposed to knock on one door, describe the door you are knocking on, knocking at, knocking on, to your fellow contestants outside. They could hear you. So just in case it's the right or wrong door, they know to avoid or enter that door. If it's the wrong door, a clown comes out, pops your golden balloon. If it's the right door, you go through yet another set of doors. I think there were about 3 or 4 sets of doors. And if you manage to make it all the way out of the house, then you have not only won, I think it was about £10,000 at stake, wasn't it? Well, you've won some prize. You've won money towards the prize pot, and you've also earned yourself immunity from the traitors. So, Lisa, when they asked, who would like to go first, of course, they usually take time to start to deliberate and decide. Are you going first? Am I going first? No, I'm not going first. So who wants to go first? And blah, 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 blah. Lisa and Linda, they were like, look, let's just get it over and done with. So they put their hands up, and everyone who's been suspecting Lisa is like, why have you done that? And I was like, Lisa, yeah, why have you done that? But they're more matured, they're just not with it. They just, they can't be bothered with all the faff. Just, let's just get it done. If we fail, we fail. If we win, we win, kind of thing. So they went in, described the first door, didn't succeed. Clown comes out, very scary looking clown. I would have screamed. I am such a screamer. I think I would have tried to attack him first with the balloon and just ran and screamed my way out. Anyway, they didn't do that, thank God. But he pops the balloon, and other contestants start filing in pairs, try to describe, didn't get through. Charlotte and, was it Alexander? I haven't got my glasses. Help. I think it's Charlotte and Alexander almost made it through. They made it through the first set of doors. Can't remember if they made it through the second set, but they didn't succeed. Eventually, Leanne and Leon succeeded. They made it through, so won immunity. And then they all gather around, to have dinner, lunch, to eat anyway. And Fawzia just, just almost confronts Linda. I saw that as a confrontation, like, with you deciding to go first, what was that all about? Like, the team hadn't even decided amongst themselves, and yourself and Lisa you both decided to go forward. What was that all about? But Lisa catches herself and offers her some sort of explanation, goes off to find, sorry, not Lisa, Linda catches herself, and goes off to find Lisa and tells her that, look, I don't understand what's going on with Fawzia. She's attacking me. She's probably suspecting me. And I don't think Linda really sees it for Fawzia. Then, they've all eaten. They're all chilling. Livia is still running with the suspicion that Freddie could be a traitor. Freddie hears her, and he's like defending himself, and he's also trying to point fingers at her. She hears it. They're all in a room. They just sat, at different sides of the room, so of course they can hear what's going on. And she turns around and kicks off at Freddie, like, why you say what you're saying? And Freddie's trying to defend himself, but she's got the upper hand. She's standing, and once you're standing, someone is sitting, it's already, to me, some sort of like intimidating position. She's got this very shrill voice. It gets so emotional. Before you know it, she's crying. She's got every reason to suspect him as a traitor and blah 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 blah. Fine, which is fine. That's okay. I understand that. But he's also got every right to defend himself. Besides defending himself, he's got every right to suspect anyone, including yourself, of being a traitor. And people were trying to put him on the spot, like, who is it that you've got in mind could be a traitor? And he's like, he hasn't got anyone, but Freddie that indeed. Well, did it? No, he didn't have to answer to you. No, no. I'm on his side. No, he did not have to answer to you at that point. No. Um, it's like he didn't have anyone, and they were like, oh, yeah, yeah, oh, blah, 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 and they all start, it kicks off, it does, which, I didn't like it, but you've, I think it starts to become a bit personal now because they're all living together. They all seeing themselves. They are all, working together for the money and against each other at the same time. They are losing people that they have formed relationships with, so it's getting a bit heated. So I get that. Maybe a break away from the traitor house for 30 minutes will do everybody a world of good, but we know that's not going to happen. And then people also start looking at Tyler. I'm like, what is wrong with Tyler? You know, are you sure he's not? He's firm, he's assertive, but he's not giving off any traitorish vibes. Anyway, they start looking at Tyler. They make their way to the round table for banishment, and Tyler is on the chopping block. Tyler is on the chopping block. I just want to glance through my notes, make sure I haven't missed anything. Tyler is on the chopping block. A few people voted for Lisa, and Lisa did make a comment saying, as God is my witness, she is not a traitor. And people just hung on to that, like, why would you bring that in? And blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. But Tyler gets the boot, he is banished, stands there, he says, I'm a faithful. Liv just goes off and she is crying. She gets super emotional again. Why are you crying? Because she's like, no one is listening to me. Of course, she voted for Freddie. And I think Freddie in turn, did Freddie return the favor? And no, or did he vote for Tyler? I can't remember if he voted for Liv or voted for Tyler. But she stands up and she's like, no one is listening to me, no one is listening to me. And she starts crying. I'm like, oh God, at this point, traitors just get rid of everyone who is too emotional and is not thick-skinned. Saying that, I'm super emotional and I don't think I would last 5 minutes in a traitor house, which is why I won't go on that show. I can sit behind the camera and watch and critique and offer my feedback, but I think I would fail miserably if I was in that house. Anyway, with Tyler being banished, Lisa just decides to address, the accusation that has been coming her way. And this is one thing I do like about being older, you really can't be bothered anymore. You just say it as it is. So she comes up and she's like, look, the comment I made about God being my witness, I made that because I am an ordained priest. Guys, it's too early. I've not had coffee. I've not had anything. I've told them I'm going for a blood test, so I can't eat anything. I can't eat anything yet. I am an ordained priest. And, she took an oath, she took a vow, and certain things just go against her religious belief. And this is it. So she basically revealed her true identity to the group. And everyone gasped. People were buying it. Fozia. Fozia is just one of those moms. You cannot get anything past Fozia. She reminds me a lot of my mom. God rest her soul. Fozia is like, what if, this game is all about lies and deceit. What if all that she said was actually a lie? And I was like, Fozia. Anyway, the traitors meet up again and they're talking and they're like, who should be banished? And they are looking at Charlotte. Are they looking at Charlotte now? They're definitely looking at Liv, you know, and I'm like, please, yeah, please. I do love you, Liv. I really do, but you for the fact you got it wrong with Ellen, I would have I'm not saying shut up completely, but I don't think I would be too forward with putting another name out there. And with Freddie, I don't know what it is with Freddie. You've accused this boy of being a traitor. It's a game, you know. He's got every right to look at you. Even if he was a traitor, he's got every right, you know, to turn around and say, point the same finger back. And then, you know, it's just you having a taste of your own medicine. It doesn't taste very nice now, does it? Yeah, it's so easy to dish out to others, but when it's time to receive, it's not really pleasant, is it? But yeah, we will see in episode 6 who it is the traitors have decided to go with. Thank goodness they did not decide to recruit anyone, because I was like, no, we didn't work the first time. You guys are wonderful together. For now, um, if cracks begin to show, maybe get rid of one of you and recruit someone else. And what I would say to Linda is, as much as I love Mina, I think Mina is brilliant. And Linda, I also think you are brilliant. But you have to be really careful of Mina, because if they suspect, the team suspects either Lisa or Linda is a traitor. If they do manage to get rid of Lisa, the priest, then all eyes will be on Linda. Of course, Lisa is a faithful, so get rid of Lisa. All eyes on Linda. Mina is going to put your name down as a traitor, exactly what she did with Amani. So Linda, girl, you need to take that into consideration and be very careful. So until there are cracks in their dynamic duo friendship, I think for now they're okay just getting rid of people one by one. So that's it, guys. That's season 5. I'm just going to head out and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.